I didn't realize I was a ghost in my own home until I saw the way my wife looked at me across a $10,000 mahogany table. 30 years of grinding, building, and providing, and suddenly I was just a stain on her perfect carpet. Most men think they're building a legacy, but sometimes you're just building a stage for someone else's performance. I spent 3 decades in the oil fields of West Texas, making sure my family never knew the meaning of the word want. But last Thanksgiving, sitting in our custom-built mansion in Highland Park, the air felt thinner than a mountain peak. I realized that while I was out earning a life, my wife was busy inventing a new one that didn't include the real me. Before we continue, if you've ever felt like your hard work was taken for granted, hit that subscribe button. We talk about the real stuff here. Her name is Clara. At 58, she's a walking advertisement for the best plastic surgeons in Dallas. Her hair is a calculated shade of platinum ice. Her skin is pulled so tight she looks perpetually surprised, and her eyes, once warm and full of laughter, now move like a predator's, constantly calculating the net worth of everyone in the room. She wears silk that costs more than my first mortgage and carries a handbag that could buy a reliable truck. She used to be the girl who'd help me change a flat tire in the rain. Now she won't even step on grass if she's wearing the wrong shoes. The explosion didn't happen in private. It happened right in front of the people she values more than her own blood. We had the inner circle over, city council members, gallery owners, and the kind of men who have never had dirt under their fingernails. I was sitting there, my hands calloused, scarred, and permanently stained by Texas crude, resting on the white lace tablecloth. One of the guests, a guy who probably uses a stylist to pick his socks, asked me how I managed the logistics of the new pipeline project. I started to answer, feeling a rare moment of pride. But Clara cut me off before I could even draw a breath. She let out this sharp, metallic laugh that signaled to the room that a joke was coming, and I was the punchline. "Oh, don't ask Jack about the details," she said, her voice dripping with a condescension that turned my blood to ice. "Jack is like a prize-winning ox. He's great for pulling the heavy loads and keeping the bank account full, but he doesn't really understand the sophistication of the business. I'm the one who handles the image and the strategy. He's just the muscle that makes my vision possible. It's a perfect arrangement. He stays in the mud so I can stay in the light." The silence that followed was deafening. My son looked at his shoes. My daughter wouldn't meet my eyes. Clara just took a slow sip of her vintage Bordeaux, looking like she'd just won a trophy. In that heartbeat, the last 30 years of us simply stopped existing. I wasn't her partner. I was a utility bill she was tired of paying. I didn't cause a scene. I didn't raise my voice. I simply stood up,